Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles. Good morning, guys. It's Monday, February 10th, 2025. And today we are actually going to build the ring of all secrets. The ring of all secrets, guys. Past, present, and future secrets. All secrets. Will all secrets ever be revealed? I'm a forecaster, guys, and I know two very good forecasters, and I forecast that all truths will be revealed. Will it be revealed during your lifetime? Probably not all truths will be revealed in your lifetime. Because first of all, you just couldn't handle the truths, guys, because the reason why normal people cannot handle the truth is because you were born with a name. You're born with some sort of understanding, some sort of belief, a religion type thing. And you're born with a very brief history of why and certain things that have happened in past, a very brief family history. The majority of you can't even go back 4 generations. You don't know your 4th generation family, the majority of you. And you just could not handle the truth, for the truth would destroy you mentally, physically, emotionally. It would completely destroy you because you're just not open-hearted enough. You're not open-minded enough. You're not an open book. You're not a blank page willing to accept what could actually be. And if the truth were to hit you in the face, it would destroy you, in my opinion. And if there are certain entities out there that do actually feed off your emotions, your negative emotions, your fear, your anger, your hate, your frustrations, if there are these particular entities that live on the other side of the moon, the way they say, and probably amongst us, if they are these entities out there, they would love especially in this time and age when everybody's expecting, whatever to go down is going to go down. If something were to actually open up and something crazy happens where it just causes complete chaos throughout the world, and man, what a feeding these entities could have on your emotions, guys. And anyway, that's just my little bitty take on it. There's so many things that are unexplainable. There's so many things that are just unexplainable. That's the bottom line. And I guarantee you one thing, I'm ready for any 7-headed dragon. I am prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, for a lot of things that probably most people aren't. I am prepared. I am an open blank canvas, ready to see some truth. Show me what you're talking about. I've called them all out, guys, and I am absolutely ready. And we'll see what happens. I'm very excited for the future, and I can't wait to see what happens. So let's get started on this ring of all secrets and see what we can't manufacture today, guys. A lot of people are looking up into the skies, looking up into the heavens, looking for some kind of miracle being to open up and cast, do whatever's going to happen. There's a lot of people waiting on the hillside thinking all this is going to happen, which that's happened generation after generation. There's so many stories of people going to the hillside waiting on whatever it was in their day and time that was going to happen to happen. And, thus far it just hasn't happened. But with everything going on, the way it's going on in the Bible, predicting the things it's predicting, and there's just so much, guys. There's just so much that could be and they could actually put some serious fear into you. And if these particular entities do feed off your emotions the way they say, man, they could scare the whole world and have a damn feeding very easily, especially with all the brief religious texts out there that could be easily manipulated in its time. For most people were uneducated, couldn't read, couldn't write. You could be easily manipulated 2,500 years ago, guys, 2,300 years ago, 2,000 years ago, when you were illiterate, when your ancestors were illiterate, so easily manipulated. Hell, you're easily manipulated now. And back then they were illiterate. You know how easy it would be to be manipulated. But anyway, guys, I don't want to harsh too bad on you because it's not your fault. It's not my fault. But I'm just trying to share a little bit what's inside of me, how I operate, how I think. Because I guarantee you one thing, I do not think like majority. I am opposite of majority. If just like a magnet, if there's a positive, there's a negative. I'm going to tell you right now that I don't think like the majority, guys. That's all I can tell you. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. Yeah. And just to put it into some perspective for you guys, the majority of people, the majority of us live on the basis of not enough. There's just not enough money. There's not enough food. When in fact, there is an abundance of this stuff, guys. I mean, we live on planet Earth where we could have so many more people live on planet Earth, but it's been embedded into your ideas and your thoughts that we have lack, that there's lack of money, when the governments can just create money just like that. I mean, they've been doing it for years and years. And as I learned the system, I begin understanding, the milk, the eggs, they create the lack. They don't allow the farmers, they only allow the farmers to create so much milk. And even if it doesn't feed enough people, they're only allowed to create so much milk. When the farmers can produce so much more milk than to provide for everybody, they make them actually pour it out, guys, and waste the milk. They actually have to waste the milk. I mean, look it up. It's real stuff, guys. We have an abundance here on earth, but if there's these certain entities that do feed on your lower vibrational emotions, it's a way for them to continuously be fed. Everybody has to eat, guys. Everybody has to eat. Even these entities that, if there's really these entities, guys, that they say that is on the other side of the moon, and that's why the moon landing was faked and all kinds of things, guys. Why do you think? We can't go into that because I don't want the CIA come to stick a needle in my arm and give me a heart attack, cause me to die. But we're going to leave it at that for now, guys. So we're going to mill this down and we are going to create the ring of all secrets, guys, past, present, and future. We're talking future 1 million 2025, guys. Is this year 1 million 2025? Has the veil been completely pulled over your eyes where you just don't even know the truth? You don't know the back of your hand. You think you know, but you know nothing. Has the veil been pulled over your eyes? I bet it has. As well as mine. Do I know all secrets? Do I have all understandings? Absolutely not. Do I want them? You damn right, guys. I am searching the truth. That's why I'm creating this ring, and it's only going to be made for somebody who is a complete blank slate, open-minded, fearless, and ready to accept the truth, that can handle the truth. That's who this ring is for, guys. And if you think you're able, step on up. Take the road I've taken. Let's see if it's possible. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I got the little piece of 1.5-inch copper tubing that I'm going to turn into a backing plate for my bezels. So let's begin that process right now. Here we go. And guys, with these companies such as CRISPR, I think in the very near future, I forecast a bunch of chaos things are going to begin happening. I think they're going to begin fast forwarding evolution, guys. I don't know if you've actually realized the type of athletes we have in 2025 versus the athletes we had in 1985, guys. Just that very short time, just the unrealness of our athletes these days. I mean, the motocross racers like Jeremy McGrath back in 2000s, 1998, 1997, compared to, the James Stewarts and now the Degans. I mean, Guys, it is unreal. You know, they're doing double back front flips on these motorcycles. These guys are jumping higher, running higher. I mean, our athletes are becoming seven. What's the tallest people? I mean, there's some tall people out there, guys. Speaking of tall, I guarantee you, they reminded me of aliens, these two guys in black suits. Well, I was out there on the highway one day, and I stopped in at this little stop in between a highway to get food and gas or whatever. And these guys were 7'6", had black suits and ties on, had sunglasses on. Guys, these was the gosh damn men in black, boys. And hey, I'm prepared for any of it. I don't give a damn. You know, what's really amazing are these people like Terrence Howard, who's working on the Flower of Life, and he remembers being in his mother's womb. Like, his memory was not wiped when he came back, when he resurrected. He came back to fulfill his work. And the majority of us, our minds have been wiped. We have been completely wiped of the truths, the understandings of the truth. Do we all have the truth? I think we all know the truth. Deep embedded in our DNAs, we know the truth. It's just we're so wrapped up in chasing the dollar, working. I mean, these guys, there are fields full of brand new cars and automobiles that have not been purchased. They just keep producing. Why? Because we have abundance. Why? It needs to give you something to do, give us humans something to do to keep our minds off the truth, because for whatever reasons, is there an opposing entity that is against us? You know, I don't know all the answers. I am seeking the answers. I have my theories, my hypotheses, but guys, there are abundances. There are fields and fields of acres and acres, thousands of acres just with brand new cars that you have created, that you have made, that have not been sold. There is abundance, guys. You just have to just see it. Just see the truth. It's so hard because you got so much beliefs and so much I don't know what to tell you, guys. All I can tell you is enjoy the ride, because I think evolution through gene editing, through companies such as CRISPR, that we are going to begin seeing tremendous evolution, guys. Kind of like back in the 200,000 years ago when we were actually created, when we was actually gene edited approximately 200,000 years ago, according to some, not according to me, according to some, and that we went from our old ancestors that had elongated heads, bigger pineal glands that could reach out. Are they trying to remove our pineal gland from our head so that we can't reach out and send our sonar and get downloaded into the truths inside of us? You know, I don't know all the answers. Is there an opposing team? Guys, it's highly possible, but maybe it's just the cat and mouse game to evolve us to the point to where we'd love to go. We're riding this rock as far as it can go, And maybe it's just a cat and mouse game. I don't know. But I do know one thing, that everybody needs to eat. And if you're in fear and in lack and always on the lower vibration, if there isn't an opposing team, they're definitely getting fed off you guys. So that's all I can tell you. I'm going to continue creating this backing plate for my bezel, so y'all hang tight. Here we go. All right, guys, and with this gene editing and all, is your DNA secured? Is your family tree secured? Have you done what it takes in your lifetime to continue your family tree? Have you done everything necessary to continue? Is there a reason why they would want you and your tree to continue? So, guys, just keep working hard, keep striving, go through the hurdles of life and try to get to the end goal, guys, because the weakest link has to go. It's just evolution, guys. The weakest link has to go. And all I know is I don't want to be the weakest link, guys. That's all I know. So I've worked hard since childhood to get to the point and the understanding of what I know. So all I can tell you is prepare for anything. Expect the worst, prepare for the best. and hope for the best. That's all I can tell you guys. And that's what I've done. I have prepared for the worst. I'm ready for 7-headed dragons. I'm ready for UFOs. I'm ready for torture. I'm ready for any gosh damn thing. I'm ready to be skinned alive in salt, alcohol poured on me, my eyelids ripped off, water dripping on my head. I have lived it. I have imagined it. I have practiced it. And guys, am I scared? I'm not scared. Would it suck? Absolutely. But in the moment, you might have a quick startling and a little fear in you. But as soon as the first punch is thrown, like in any fight, back when, you probably used to fight and stroke, there's always them little butterflies, or when you go on stage, you get them little butterflies. But as soon as you speak your first words or throw your first punch, all the butterflies are gone, guys. And as long as you're prepared, just be prepared. Prepare for the worst. Expect and hope the best, guys. So that's all I can tell you. That's what I've done. That's what I do. And I am ready for anything. I'm ready for the skies to open and a Jesus to appear. I'm ready for the aliens to come. I'm ready for nuclear destruction. I am ready for anything and everything, I think. So let's see what happens, guys. Y'all hang tight. Here we go. All right, guys, we're about to solder up the ring of all secrets, past, present, and future. The majority of people in the world probably don't even know their fourth generation. They don't know their family tree. They don't know their history. They don't know where they came from. They just accept their name, what they're born with as far as religion, understanding, belief of the world that their parents hand down to them, and they just roll with it, guys. They just roll with it. And to break them ideas, them beliefs, people will die for what they believe, for their beliefs, for their understandings. They will go to war for that crap. And it's a very hard thing to overcome, guys. And I know what I went through just to understand the things I understand. And it was definitely something, guys. It's definitely a process, that's for sure. I'm kind of concentrating right now, trying to get my solder in there where I need it. So, all right, I got that one soldered up real nice. Yeah. So yeah, guys, all I can tell you, you want the truth, you got to seek the truth. You got to research, search, and develop. Cast out the wrong ones, find the good ones, get you some puzzle pieces. Sometimes the puzzle pieces, you might study 2 or 3 years on a certain subject and come to find out the guy is just full of it. It happened to me not too long ago. On ancient wisdom, ancient understanding. It happened to me. And it was a belly shot, guys. It was a very hard thing to take for about 2 years. But like I said, I'm prepared for almost anything. And I just had to learn that knowledge that I endured, that I thought was embedded in me, and I thought that I had an understanding of it, was false. I had to learn, and I just cast it out like it was nothing, like it was a pocket losing. I used to play poker, so I'm using the analogy pocket aces, how easy it was for me to throw pocket aces away when I knew I had a losing hand. It was that simple for me to toss it away, but it was still a gut shot because I had spent 3 or 4 years really just really getting into this particular subject of ancient wisdom and understanding and certain things that this guy was teaching. Now, is all of it wrong? If I can just be 50% right, guys, I would be more than happy. But I know one thing, I am human, I do make mistakes. I try to have receipts for everything I say, everything I learn. There's definitely receipts, and sometimes I'm wrong because I am human, but I know one thing's for sure, I'm not fully wrong, if that makes any sense, guys. If I could just be 50% right at the end of all this, we're good and ready to rock and roll, guys. So prepare for fast forwarding evolution. I think it's coming. And I think it's going to, they learned how to control you somehow. Look what they did. They shut the entire world down through a pandemic not too long ago, whatever that was called. Maybe you remember. I don't remember the name. And possibly you remember. But they were able to shut the entire world down, guys. They have that kind of power, that kind of manipulation. And you folks were out there trying to kill each other over some damn toilet paper, man. If they have the capabilities of that, what do you think they can't do? That's all I'm saying. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. We're going to continue on this little ring of all secrets, past, present, and future. Here we go. You want to wear this ring? You want this knowledge? You got to prepare for everything, guys. You have to prepare for everything. thing. That's all I can tell you. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we got this bezel, or this particular strand of the band. It's going to be a 2-strand band. The other one's going to be rounded at the bottom, which has a certain symbolism to it. But this, I'll give you the symbolism for the meaning of this particular band. It is an extreme point, and it just lets you know it's going to cut through. It knows its direction. It knows where it's headed. It's going to be very hard to stop. It's just cutting through all the BS, and it's just extracting all the BS. It's just weeding through all the weeds and just gaining all the crops. Does that make any sense? The good stuff, it's just absorbing all the good stuff and weeding out all the weeds, all the fluff, the BS that's constantly in the media. That's just so much BS. There's so much BS that you have to weed through to get to the truth. And a lot of people are hidden through the algorithms because they speak truth, and it's out there, guys. You just got to seek it. You just have to seek the truth. But the problem is, I know everybody's working a lot of hours just to survive. And that's the whole idea, guys, to keep you blinded, keep you in control of them. It's just a control thing. And you just have to do what you can, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I've had a lot of time. I used to spend 18 hours a day between work, research, working out, keeping my body in shape. And I've done a lot of deep diving through my time, guys. So you can't tell me it's not possible, because I've done the work. I've put in the time. And I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of weeding. I've had a lot of heartbreaks. Like I told you earlier, that 4 years of studying with that one guy, and I thought he spoke so clean, so fluent, appeared to have receipts of what he was speaking about. And I mean, he just got destroyed. Like he didn't even get a punch in. In the debate, the guy didn't even get a punch in, guys. And I mean, it was a hard. I took the beating with the guy, and it was very painful, and I went through that for about 2 days. But like I said, I overcame it just like that. It was no big deal, and I just had to regroup on certain things, and I cast out all the knowledge that he embedded in me. I just cast it out like I've thrown away a pocket aces of a losing pair of pocket aces, guys. So here we go. Let's solder this thing up together. That's enough jibber jabber. I like to solder this thing up, and we'll go out and start making our bezels, or our band. Bringing this thing together, bringing it home, guys, bringing it home. That's the idea. That's the idea. Bringing it home. I took such a big chunk out of this thing, and I really need to strengthen it back up. What I do is take a little, I just slit it just a little bit, about halfway through the material, I slit it. And I take it out to my sander and put, a huge degree on. I couldn't even tell you the degree I stick on it, but I make it real nice and uniform where there's just a little piece left, and bend it to this point right here. It's a nice sharp point. It should do a lot of cutting through, boys. It should do its job real well. But you ever stick this ring on and you expect to know the knowledge and the truth, the magic of this ring, you better be prepared. You better be prepared. That's all I can tell you, because this ring, it'll break you. It'll break you mentally. It'll break you physically if you're not prepared. It'll send you to the psych ward. But you better be prepared for anything, even prepare for what you don't even know. That's all I can tell you. I'm prepared for even things I think I am. I say I am. I hope I am, because I walk the walk and I'm talking the talk, but I'm able to walk the walk. That's a fact. I may not talk as smooth as some of them people out there, but let me tell you, let me show you the universe inside of me, guys, which I'm trying. And there's no hate in me. There's no anger in me. Yet I do get frustrated still. I would consider myself an emotional master just through my experiences, my understandings of certain things that's happened to me, things I've heard, things I've witnessed, things I've experienced. And I try to tell you throughout some videos. You'd have to watch all the videos to understand. And yeah, guys, I just try to give you the best my universe, my understanding, not your truths, not your ideas, not my ideas, my experiences. I'm trying to give you my truths, my understandings, because maybe you can align with some of them, and maybe you just think I'm crazy and should be in a psych ward. I don't know. But nonetheless, I know my truths. I know the universe inside of me, and I know that I am overflowing with joy, love, happiness, imagination, all the high vibrations, guys. But yet I am still able to get angry, but it's very hard to get me to that point. But I'm still able. I still have the capabilities, and these entities that feed on our emotions, I know the ones that are on the other side of the moon, according to some of the astronauts that went on the dark side of the moon. You know, according to them, there's a lot of stuff out there that we, the general public, just do not know. And just sometimes you just got to leave it to your imagination, guys. So here we go. That's enough jibber jabber. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we're about to solder up the 2-strand band of the Ring of All Secrets. And as I solder this thing up, I just have to ask you, would you be prepared for everything you knew, everything you understood, everything you've been taught in life to be completely shook upside down like a snow globe and just ripped out of your heart, ripped out of your soul? Would you mentally, physically be prepared for something like that? You got to be a very strong and understanding person to get to this point to where you would be even able to wear this ring, to have the knowledge. Guys, it is a struggle. It is a task. It is a chore. It's a lifelong journey to be able to open your heart, to be able to open your mind to the possibilities and the understandings of the truth. Everything you have to risk it all. Your sanity. You know, who could you actually talk to about things like this? Who would even listen to you? I mean, you would be considered a freaking clown. But you know what? I've walked through the streets naked. You think I give a damn what these people think about me? I've lived in the same town for my whole life. And the things I've tried to tell, there ain't no... But I could care less what people think about me. It doesn't matter. I have my truths. I have my understandings. Am I completely right? Definitely not. I am human and make mistakes. But I know one thing's for sure, guys. I'm not fully wrong. And you can think of me what you want. You can say what you want. I'm willing to listen to your ideas, your beliefs. I am willing. I am open-hearted. That is more than any of you can say. Because you Christians, no, I'm not just pointing the fingers, but I have had lots of conversation with Christians, and they are so closed-hearted, so closed-minded. It's their way or no way. And I understand people will kill. They will die for their beliefs and their understandings. I get it. Hey, but I'm open-minded. I'm definitely willing to listen and understand. All I do know is back 2,000 years ago when the Bible was written, our ancestors were illiterate. They couldn't read. They only went by what they seen and what they heard and what they understood. And the people that were smarter than them very easily outwitted your ancestors, my ancestors. And that's just all I got to say about that. We got this ring soldered up, so let's move on to the next step, guys. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. I forecast another seamless joint right here today. It's very nice and tight. It may take 2 solder attempts like it did yesterday, but I do forecast that this will be a seamless joint. Now, if you ever want to wear a ring like this and have the knowledge I do, that I think I have, the understanding, the things I've witnessed, guys, you have got to go through, you got to go through the ringer, guys. That's all I can tell you. Not everybody's cut out for that, because there's a lot of weak people out there. And it's very tough. That's all I can tell you. It's very tough, guys. It's just a very tough road that I've took. And it's a school of hard knocks, and it's not made for everybody. I know that's a fact. You know, because we're all built a little different understandings, and just different. Some people are just scared to go outside of the box and just kind of live. I've had a lot of experiences, and I just don't know all the answers, but I have some pretty damn good ideas, guys. And like I said, if I can be 50% right at the end of this life, if I can break even and just be 50% correct, I'll be very happy. And in the next life, when I continue on, we'll try to raise them percentages a lot higher. But as of now, I'm happy with 50%. And I may be over 50%. Who knows? But I do have one thing understood is I do have an understanding. I have a universe inside of me that's just, if being wrong feels this gosh damn good, if being wrong feels this gosh damn good, then fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I am overflowing. You don't understand. If I could just give you a picture, an image in your mind, a 50-gallon barrel. Just let's go with an old wooden wine barrel. And it's just pouring and overflowing with joy, imagination, love, joy, happiness, all the high vibrations, guys. And it's just overflowing, and nobody wants to drink from this barrel of goodness. If being wrong feels that gosh damn good, hey, it is what it is. And that's without any medication other than a half of a blood pressure medicine that I take every day. So you can call it what you want. I'm going to call it what I want. And let's live happily ever after, guys. We'll continue playing the cat and mouse game all you want. So here we go. I'm going to go get this thing cleaned up, and I'm going to get that seam seamless. I will forecast this to be seamless before it's done. I'll show you when I get done. Y'all hang tight. Here we go. All right, guys. We are completely seamless. Completely seamless. As forecasted. Like I said, I know two wonderful forecasters. All right, guys. I have finished the ring of all secrets. The ring of all secrets, guys. And in order for the person to wear this ring with the understanding of all, the knowing of all, guys, you have to be a very special person. You have to be complete. You have to be mind, body, and soul, guys. You have to be complete to be able to wear this ring with the understanding and the knowledge it comes with. You have to be complete because it'll break you down. Just your beliefs alone, just the things that you know, just the little bubble that you're in, the little bubble, your religion, if that was to bust and break, it would destroy you. I know. I've lived it, guys. I've had to reboot, reprogram all my ideas, my religion, my beliefs, my name, where I came from. I went through this. I know what it takes to get to the point that I'm at. And I know I have a lot further to go, and I'm just going through the hurdles, guys, knocking them down. I'm going through the hurdles, facing the adversity, and I'm going through it. I'm not going around. I'm sticking to my path, and I am just chuking on through there, guys. That's what this point represents in this particular ring. It's just the knowledge, the understanding, just cutting right through, not going around, not diversing, going right through, guys, just taking the lessons as I go and just taking them right on the chin. I've took a lot on the chin, guys. Like I said, I've lived a very, very hard knock life, and my speech may be stuttered. It may be not right, but if feeling this good is wrong, hey, they can keep it. They can keep it. You know, if I'm fully wrong, hey, I feel freaking great. I am overflowing. My barrel, my high vibrational barrel is overflowing with love, joy, happiness, all that stuff, guys. I am a very high vibrational person. I love life. And guys, although I'm still able to get angry, frustrated, them do still apply, but it takes a lot. I have a lot of patience, guys. Life has taught me patience. I've seen the devils. I've seen the gods. Guys, the things I've witnessed, the things I have experienced, because I've called them all out in every possible human way that I know how to be disrespectful to the gods, to the magic, to the wisdom, to all of it. I've called them all out. I've seen things, I've heard things, I've been scared, I've been in fear of my life. And guys, just the other day, not too long ago, I was in a bathroom. I thought I was going to die. There was whispers. I'm a meditative person. I understand my ideas, my thoughts, and my emotions. And when I thought I was going to die, I was hearing the whispers. They weren't thoughts, guys, because you can observe the thoughts through your special being, your special entity. You can observe and witness your ideas, your thoughts, and your beliefs, and your emotions. These were whispers. You're going to die. And I was not praying to no entity. Was I being tested by whatever I was being tested by? Probably, because just the idea that somebody can live a horrible life and on their deathbed pray to some entity that can save their soul, save their life. Man, that's just fairy tales to me, guys. That's just fairy tales. Anyway, we're not going to get into all your religions because I know people will kill for their religions, their ideas, their beliefs. Me, I'm just willing to throw them away and move on down the road and figure out a better alternative. But to me, that's garbage. That's horse manure, whatever else you want to call it. To me, I've called them all out, guys. I've called all your gods, all your devils. If there's none I've called out, is what it is. But I've called out all the ones that I'm aware of that's been embedded through my growing up, what they've taught me. I've called them all out. I've disrespected every single one of them. All the gods, all the devils. And like I said, I've been through the fire. I've seen the fire. I can't even explain to you the things I've been through that would drive a normal person insane. Does that make sense? If it don't, that's cool, man. But let me tell you, there are some pretty spectacular things out there, guys. There's entities out there that it's pretty wild, guys. But you just got to overcome and endure and just go through the hurdles and just keep on going and be fearless, guys. Because I'm telling you, be fearless. Don't be controlled. No longer be controlled. Wake up. So anyway, that's that. Enough jibber jabber. I'm not trying to say I'm just telling you my experience, guys, my life experiences. I'm not here to disrespect any gods, any entities, because there's a lot going on out in the world, and there's a lot going on, and I think they're about ready to fast forward evolution, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just prepare, guys, because I think there are entities out there that do feed on your low vibration, because everybody's got to eat. I don't think that humans are the highest, smartest. I think there has to be higher entities than humans is what I'm trying to say, because if it's just up to humans, we are destroyed because we are greedy. We want more. And once you have it all, what's left? You're sick of it. You're just ready to expire it and blow it up. That's what these entities are probably trying to avoid, because anyway, there's so much. We can go on and on and on, guys. And I'm just going to explain it through my work. And today it's about the ring of all secrets. And there's a lot of secrets out there, guys. And will they ever come to the top? Will they ever be shown? It's very possible, guys, through chaos and through a lot of things that's very possible in the very near future. Chaos, mayhem. It's very possible. They're fixing to fast forward evolution, and they're going to use a lot of things that you are fearful of. God, Jesus, the devils, UFOs. I think it's all coming, guys. That's my forecast in the future. So we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. Like I said, if I'm right, great. If I'm wrong, great. Because if being wrong feels this good, hell, this is great. So that's all I'm going to leave it with you all today. I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to, like always, guys, a true overflowing barrel of love, full of imagination, full of joy, full of happiness, and full of connectedness, guys. Coming at you. If being wrong feels this gosh damn good, hey, it is what it is, guys. I feel great. And I hope you can feel the same someday. I know there's a lot of stress, a lot of struggles going on throughout the world. Guys, just go through the hurdles. Just go through the hurdles. Don't call out your gods. Don't throw out your devils. Don't be like me. I'm just telling you my story. Don't be like me. I'm just telling you my stories, guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to tell you what's inside of me, my universe, what I've been through, my experiences. I have tested the boundaries, just like these athletes. First, they'll practice a backflip in a foam pit, then they'll continue. They'll practice and push the boundaries until they're doing triple backflips, double front flips on motorcycles, guys. You have to test the boundaries of life. Test the boundaries of life if you want to know anything, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to tell you. Just test the gosh dang boundaries. That's what I've done. And I am fucking full of joy, guys. I just can't fucking express it enough. So, hey, y'all have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Y'all hang tight. Here we go.